Alright, so I'm sitting here waiting for John and Nick to show up at the house, and they're gonna load up the trailer with my stuff, although I'm not gonna go out there until September 1st. Ted is headed over here to the house, to my house, to load up his stuff with John and Nick, and then tomorrow morning they get up real early and then start heading to Nevada. We're back here.
There they are. Man.
I hope you have one duffel bag.
We might be able to put one in the driver's seat of the Polaris.
Do we have any room for stuff?
What's up, man?
I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. Going.
How are you doing? Good to see you.
Yeah. It's finally starting to feel real.
Man, we are ready. Man, I thought you had like 10 more feet on this. I gotta go back to the house.
Look,
and
when we put the water tank on there, look how much room I have.
oh man.
Because we added a 100-gallon water tank.
Yeah.
That took up quite a bit of room. When we went to Wyoming, I had room right there. I had all my ice chests down there.
Yeah. Holy cow.
It feels like it weighs 10,000 pounds. I know it doesn't, man. It feels heavy as hell.
Oh, I'll bet.
And I don't have any
Well,
water
put
in
that
it.
tank. Oh, with that tank in the water.
Yeah, I'm not hauling. That'd be 800 pounds of water. I'm not gonna haul that all the way up there. We'll wait till we get to that last town.
Yeah,
Just make sure it's potable.
Yeah. You mean you don't want to boil everything?
I have a
Hey, we got that heck of a stove.
I have a Steri-Pin. I have my Steri-Pin.
Why would we do that? Look at that big stove.
This is Elk Hunt 2022.
Yeah, it's finally here.
Yeah, you. So tell us, John, what hunt are we on? Where are we going?
We're going to Nevada. I can't say where. I don't want to mess up the draws for everybody.
Was it 0.35% chance or 0.5?
No, they're all really horrible draws in Nevada, but
Yeah.
Terrible. They give 1 or 2 tags for non-residents.
not many.
Unless you're really rich, and then you can go buy.
Yeah, you can buy landowner tags. I've heard they were up to like $15,000-$20,000 a piece.
I should have bought one. So this is.
You might one next year. We'll go.
Yeah.
Oh,
This will be the scouting trip.
Yeah.
This is an archery elk hunt, and this is awesome that John got that he drew that tag. Now this is kind of crazy because this year Chris and I are not hunting.
First
We're
time
actually
in many years.
Yeah, this is the first time in many years, especially for Chris. But we get the opportunity. I'm going to head out with John and Nick, who's actually filming right now. We're actually heading out in the morning, August 23rd, tomorrow morning, heading to Nevada. It's going to take us
A couple days.
and I'm going to be there until the 1st. Well, actually, I'm probably going to be there till the 26th when John gets his big bull. And then we'll call Chris. No, I'll be there till the 1st, and then Chris and another guy, Jerry, are going to fly in to Salt Lake.
Yeah.
Rent a car.
Already rented.
Hopefully, it's a big old beefy truck, but
Yeah.
Rent it.
I rented a Prius just because.
Oh, okay. So a Prius. They're gonna drive out, and I'm gonna take the Prius with Nick, and we're gonna head back to Salt Lake and to the airport and fly out. John gets to stay there the whole time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for the entire 3 weeks, or until I get one shot. At least stay to the very end if I have to.
So they always say, don't pass on day one what you would shoot on the last day. So
That's not gonna apply on this hunt. No, that's not gonna apply.
So John got.
We're gonna start out with some lofty standards, 360, 370 bull, and then.
You got your bull last year, so on day one.
Yeah,
so
but then I kind of wish
see
I'd
that-
waited a little bit.
I don't see that happening again.
Yeah.
But if a giant, if a monster came in on day one, would you shoot
Yeah,
him?
no problem. Yeah.
All right, so I'm still in then.
If 360, 370, not a problem. If he's broke up, I don't care. I mean, I'll let the taxidermist fix him.
Well,
No problem with that.
This is pretty exciting because we have the opportunity to see some huge bulls, and the big challenge will be getting in close to them.
Yeah.
And it was real open.
I have a feeling it's going to be, we're going to be able to spot them a long ways off and see some nice bulls, but actually getting in there close enough within archery range is going to be a challenge. So
we're going to be.
That's why I want to dedicate the entire 3 weeks to get it done.
Yeah.
We're going to get up there and we're like, where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Yeah.
Well,
Cool. Should be interesting.
yeah. So what time are we leaving in the morning?
All right, look at that. I see headlights. That is a good sign. There they are. Okay, headlights. They showed up. You guys ready to do this?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Get you sleep?
Oh man, I got a couple hours.
Yeah.
How you doing this morning, Nick?
Good. Closed my eyes and then the alarm went off.
Smells a little bit like coffee in here.
A little bit.
Did you get your coffee?
Not enough.
So what do you know about the guy that's gonna guide us this first week?
Nothing. I mean, I know he's worked for that outfit for about 10 years. It's supposed to be really good.
All right, so we are in, I don't know where we're at. Some
Is this
town.
La Mesa?
La Mesa, yeah.
Is it?
La Mesa.
Something like that.
La Mesa. La Mesa, Texas, about, I don't know, maybe an hour from the border, New Mexico. Stopped, got some diesel, and someone asked us for a little help. So we helped the young girl change her tire, got her on the road, and now we're just having a little subway. We were listening to White Bow Hunting podcast on
Missed the sign.
trying to call elk, and we missed the New Mexico sign. Turns out that sign is no bigger than a road sign, just a little tiny road sign. We got bad news here, guys. Oh man, Johnny, that one went.
I told y'all to put air in that thing.
That is bad. Look at that.
Well, we got spares.
Yep.
Just whole separation.
All right, I'm impressed, guys. That was less than a half an hour stop. Change the tire, back on the road.
5 minutes tops.
So we made it to the town of Roswell. It's time to get our spare tire fixed and check out our other tires.
Turn right into the parking lot.
All right, well, here we are at Discount Tires. We're gonna get the 4 new tires on the trailer. All right, so we just about made it to Albuquerque. We were down to, only had about 40 miles of gas left or diesel left, so we're filling up and gonna grab a sandwich, bust through Albuquerque and head north. We're gonna power on, try to go another 2.5 hours and then take a nap. We'll see how things go. What happened last night, John?
He slipped in this damn truck. Which sounded like a great idea.
Nick's back there, boy.
Yeah, if I made any sort of like movement,
Yeah.
I just started sweating.
Yep. But I guess at some point we all fell asleep.
Not shoot until the eye is tack sharp.
We're about 50 miles outside of Farmington, and that'll be our last stop here in New Mexico before we cross over to Utah. Okay, we're back there, Nick. Look at all that stuff. Man, we're loaded. That was Nick's bed last night.
Yeah.
Grande latte. What'd you get there? Oh yeah, grande latte for me. We made it to Moab. All right, well, we got into Moab diesel and realized when we made the turn to get to the pump, the valve stem on our back tire, rear wheel tire of the truck blew out. And it looks like it's a 3-hour wait just to get in to get this thing worked on. Small setback, but we're gonna go find some food here in Price while they work on it. Sounds like it's gonna be about an hour, hour and a half. So it is what it is. You know, we just roll with it, and we'll get there eventually. We're excited. Today we're gonna try to get to the unit if all goes well. We're praying.
Take a slight right turn.
I don't remember.
First elk hunt?
I'm trying to remember how far back that was.
Did you ever hunt with your dad or hunt elk with your dad?
No, only deer hunt. Now me and Chris went out hunting in Murder's Creek in Oregon. And it's been a while. I was like in my early 30s maybe.
Is that a drawn one?
No, you could buy it over the counter archery tag. We didn't do any good. I mean, we chased some herds. It was so thick you never really got to see them. We saw some cows, but you could hear the bulls. But it was very addicting.
Got you hooked.
Yeah.
Have you ever rifle hunted for elk?
No. Well, yeah, the one time that I went back to Wyoming on that
Oh,
tag.
that's right.
Yeah, we did, but it was like 2 foot of snow. It was miserable. The coldest it got was like -30. Yeah, it was horrible.
Man, I don't know how you guys handled that.
It was tough in that little bitty tent.
And how long were you out there for in that weather?
Oh, it was about 6 days, maybe. It was a lot shorter hunt.
Yeah. That sounds brutal.
The first couple of days we saw bulls. They were all, young bulls. I kept passing them up. And then when the blizzard blew in, that's all we saw.
I think you broke Austin on that one.
Broke him?
Yep, he won't come back.
Yeah, he kept saying, "Why don't you shoot that one? That's a pretty nice bull."
It's our last stop before we head out. Stopping at Love's, get some gas, maybe some water, bread, something else I can't remember. Alright, we are getting close. In about 5 minutes.
Almost there.
Walk up that hill now.
So one of the bigger bulls came with them, but I don't see bull with the big bottom.
They're gonna score right there with each other. I think this bull's gonna be prettier because he's wide, got the big top end. And I think this bull's a little heavier than that bull. Not by much, because that bull with the big bottom end, he's a heavy bull.
Is he?
Yeah. He's gonna be.
But he
that
just had the
29.
darker horn, so it's harder.
Yeah.
They don't stand out.
I never did see those others pop out.
No, I'm betting they're right on this. They probably stopped short because of the sun. They're probably right on this ridge. Oh my heavens. And he was 30 yards down. He killed him another 80 yards.
If he'd have just been scared of the truck, just ran off the road.
I mean, they're usually scattered all through here. And they'll go right up about where those black cows are and just shoot through the trees there. because it's too far for them here. You know, they feel safe down in the meadow.
Oh yeah, because you get this big, wide open bunch of hills.
Yeah.
So they go down there to where the cedars are by the fence.
Yeah, where those cows, where the sagebrush makes a point. Oh, and they,
So we're midday here, day one. Came in too late last night to get water. And John had a 100-gallon tank put on his water, or on his trailer. So fortunately, just around the corner from us is a well that one of the landowners put in for the public use. So we're gonna fill up the water. We don't have to go all the way back to town, which would have been, goodness, probably an hour and a half at least. Hour and a half, 2 hours. So saved us a little time. We're gonna use that 2 hours that we saved for a nap.
A nap.
We're gonna get some water and we'll catch up with you.
It'll hold just a little over 100 gallons.
Cold water too.
Good well water. Like I say, next year I'm gonna put a 12-volt battery and a pressure pump on there, and we can
Next shower.
have a shower.
I could use a shower right now. All that changing tires.
Okay, so it's just for a little update. It's about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. John brought brisket, so we just had brisket sandwiches. Now we're hanging out. I'm transferring video files, trying to charge my cell phone, and others are just resting. Our guide is resting, Nick's resting, John's taking a nap. I think I might take a nap here shortly. I just have to get a few more video files transferred. So, but enjoying the new wall tent. This thing has been awesome. It's huge. You can kind of see how big it is. Very big tent. We're gonna go explore. We're gonna probably head out about 4:30, maybe 5. Go try to intercept the big bull that we saw this morning. Saw about 15, 16 different bulls, but one is definitely probably 360, 370. So we are going to try to get positioned so when that thing wants to go out into the meadow, we're in the right spot. We'll see if John is ready to shoot one yet.
God damn, 5:20.
Yeah, like I had some guys tell me that.
2 hours.
You wouldn't believe how early these freaking bulls can move.
Right, day one evening hunt. We were heading down to get in position. We already saw the bulls, so we're gonna go get set up so we can at least get a look and see what these things look like. Try to score them. He's out in the meadow. He's probably about a 390, so we're gonna try to get a little video of him. We don't have the zoom lens. We'll do the best we can. When he comes up, we'll be able to see him. Okay, so that bull is right on the meadow, in the middle of the meadow. He's just thrashing the willows. Can't see his horns right now. Can't see him, but we can see the willows. Almost no wind, and yet those willows look like it's 20 mile an hour, 30 mile an hour winds.
Yeah, all you see is him moving around.
about. I think this might be the bull that John's gonna try to shoot. You see these tallest willows right out here? He won't have a chance tonight. No willows. This bull snuck around us, got down into the meadow. When we drove by earlier, trying to get in position, they were already coming down. We thought that they were to hold up. We got in a position to try to wait for him. But he didn't wait. He wanted to get out there. He's hungry, thirsty, ready to play. So we missed our play on him this evening. But we know where he's coming out of. And we know where he goes. So we know where he'll be tomorrow morning. He's a no-brainer. You could call.
Get too much, attract too much attention.
We have a chance on him in the morning if we're down here.
No.
I think he was way down south, because if he was, he'd be here, all over the place. His spores are that fat. Yeah, his spores are that fat. Man, he is freaking awesome.
What do you think, John? What's the play on this one?
I don't know. Pray a lot.
I love that.
Gonna see what he does in the morning and see if we can head him off.
He's a toad. He's a monster.
Yeah, he could be the biggest bull in the unit. And we looked into it. It's nothing about luck. I like that and all. Cattle running down the road. I don't know. I think his cows coming down the road. What are the other bulls doing? They're coming.
Was it your first day here in Nevada? Was it everything you expected?
And then some. Yeah.
What made it good?
Well, we found a bull that way in the distance that looked like a decent bull. We weren't really sure. And then this evening we were able to get on him and found out that he had a bunch of non-typical points and some extras and a really nice bull. So we weren't in a position to try to get on him this afternoon, but we're going to try to get on him in the morning if the wind's right. So keep plugging away and hopefully he sticks around a little bit.
Was he by himself?
He was with three other bulls, but this is all pre-rut right now, so it could change in a heartbeat. You know, he could be there tomorrow or be gone. So we'll cross our fingers. Hope like Kelly's there.
Can't wait.
Yeah, hope I can sleep tonight.
Morning, guys.
Morning. What time is it?
Oh, what time is it?
Bull killing time.
All right, so day 2, we get to go in and try to make a play on the bull that we saw yesterday afternoon. That we spent, well, we saw it twice yesterday, but spent a lot of time looking at it yesterday afternoon. We're just hoping that bull is still down in the same area and it's going to come out where we saw him head out yesterday. So we're heading in about an hour earlier than we did yesterday, or got up an hour earlier than we did yesterday, so that we can get out and get in a position. It's a chess game, and it's our move. So we're gonna try to get in place, see how these bulls react.
All right, we made it over where we're gonna walk in. Got about probably a 20-minute walk. Then we're gonna get in place and sit and just watch and see what this elk does.
And now they're even further out. Yeah, so where the two trails come down, go through that strip.
I just saw a bunch of them, like 3 of them.
Yeah.
But they're way.
Yeah. It's like they're gonna go bed down there on that shit. Here, he would have started by now.
You would have headed out.
But I think our best bet's to get around there and get this underwear back.
And just glass those ridges.
There's only like 2 little strings of trees there. If we can get up high somewhere, a mile or so away, and just pick everything apart.
Yeah. So
I'll make my way back. I'll pick you guys up right now.
We went in where we thought the bull was going to come out this morning, and I don't know if it was from the car or the truck driving by. There was also one other vehicle that passed by. Something made them go exit the meadow from the other end. So they came up the opposite side of the direction we were positioned. Instead of coming our way, they went the other, they bailed out the other side up the hill. So we drove around, and now we're just gonna glass, see if we can see him out here. It's a big bull, so big bull. Excited to see if we can get our spotting scope on him, and then if we do, then we'll make a stalk on him and see if we can just play in slowly. So what's our plan, guys?
Well,
Go kill this bull.
the bulls that we saw come up the meadow this morning should be on that ridge somewhere, bedded up, and we're gonna try to move down to those trees and then skirt down and see if we can get a little closer look. I looked on the Onyx. It's still a long way that way.
Yeah. Where are they looking?
Think they had a cow in there?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's always good to have it, just in case. And this is what, the second day of the hunt?
Day 2.
August 26th.
So we were getting ready to walk over where we thought those bulls crossed over, or where we saw those bulls cross over, where we figured they were kind of bedded, and we just saw 2 of them right before we started walking. So it makes it a little more exciting to walk that way, knowing that they're where we thought they were going to be. Now it's just a matter of us getting over, playing the wind. Wind's going to be critical out here, and it's pretty wide open, so it's a little bit tricky to try to get in close. Once we get a bit closer, we're going to have more cover where we're at out here. As you can see, it's just sagebrush. Haven't seen a cow yet, only bulls. Go figure. This is awesome. Day 2 afternoon. We had a hot early afternoon, morning.
Was it like 94 degrees?
94, pretty hot, pretty dry, pretty slow. We're gonna kind of replay play last night. Do the same thing we did last night. Just try to get in, get positioned. Hopefully the bulls will come down to feed, and maybe we'll be in the right lane. Well, the end of day 2, pretty slow day all in all. John and I sat down by the meadow just to see if the bulls would come out like they have the last few days, or last couple days.
Very quiet. Nothing happening.
The only thing we could hear was this moo cow behind us.
A lot of cattle.
A lot of cattle in this area.